Welcome back. I'm returning with some more kind of live translated Pokemon Gold Spaceworld demo. Not SpaceX. What am I doing? I'm going to try this stream. Welcome back to my 1997 Spaceworld Pokemon Gold demo playthrough. And I'm just going to continue kind of where I left off. So last time we played through the entire demo until we met with our rival and he basically ended the game. But there is still some more stuff that we can do. So normally if you press A, you get this menu here. It says Pokemon o asobu or Sette o kaeru, which means play Pokemon or change settings. But if instead you go to this menu or this title screen again, and press select, it brings up this debug menu. So we went over this briefly at the end of the last episode. But just to recap, this says Feild, Feild, Sound, Subgame, Monster, Namae. So fight, field, sound, subgame, monster, or Pokemon, which is kind of the sprite index for all the front and back sprites for every Pokemon. And Namae means it means name, but it ends up just being like a town map and the radio and cell phone, which don't really have much use. The radio kind of plays different songs from the game though. So today I want to take a look at Feild because like I said, there's still some more stuff that we can do in the game. So it starts you off immediately without any introduction from Professor Oak. I don't think we looked at the computer last time, but it basically normally tells you that they discovered Skarmory, metal type of Pokemon, but now you can actually use the computer normally. So, yeah. So 1 sec. So I'm gonna turn on the PC and see what we get. So it's a computer o kidou. So computer is obviously computer, and kidou is to boot up, to start, basically. Network ni setsuzoku shita. So we connected to the network. So we've got these options. We've got koji no pasokon. We've got 3 question marks no pasokon. Okido no pasokon. So pasokon, basically means computer. It kind of comes from the way that Japanese abbreviate things. So the full word is from the English word personal computer. They say personal computer. But they shorten it by just taking the first 2 characters, which would be like paso, and then from computer they turn it into kon, and it turns into pasokon. So that's kind of how Pokemon came to be too. From Pocket Monster, Pocket Monster, turned into Pokemon. So Koji is the name of our character now. So before it was Satoshi, but in this field test demo, it ends up being Koji. It's probably the name of one of the devs or somebody. So let's take a look. Koji wa jibun no pasokon ni tsunaida. So that means Koji connected to his own computer. So, 道具預かりシステムを呼び出した. So, 道具 is item. Azukari is kind of like to put things in. It's like storage basically. And system is system. Yobidashita is to call on. So basically, you called on your item storage system. So you've got hikidasu, which means to take out. Azukeru, which is, if you notice, it's kind of similar to that azukari, azukeru, azukaru. Basically, again, it means to like store, to entrust to. So azukeru is to put away, and steru is to throw away. And setsuzoku o kiru, setsuzoku, we saw that earlier. It just means to connect to, so we connected to the network earlier. This says setsuzoku o kiru. Kiru is to cut, so basically turn off or disconnect. from this network. So let's test out hikidasu. We've got inside, stored inside our computer, we've got mushiyoke spurei, which is bug repellent, or Pokemon repellent in this case. It says, 100歩の間、弱いポケモンとエンカウントしなくなる. So, for 100 steps, 100歩, 100 is 100, 歩 is like the counter for steps. No aida is space. Weak Pokemon and encounters won't come. So, pretty self-explanatory. I think that the rule is in the game that any Pokemon higher than your level will still be able to appear, but anything lower will not. I think it's like that based on the first Pokemon in your party. So let's take it out. So, いくつ引き出しますか? 引き出しますか? So, いくつ is how many, 引き出す as we went through before, just to take. So, how many do you want to take out? We can only take out one, so let's do it. 虫除けスプレーを1個引き出しました. I took out one bug spray. And now we've got yameru, which means quit. So let's quit that. We'll go into azukeru. So that's to put away. So I noticed these earlier. You can't put these away. These aren't items. What this is, it says daiji na dogu. So it says daiji na dogu o shimao horuda. So basically, daiji na dogu is important item, which I'm guessing is like things you can't throw away, like bicycles and things like that. And then this is kind of like the holder for it. So, because I believe in Gold and Silver, they introduced the backpack with multiple sections. So this is probably the predecessor to that. So cool. So we'll take a look down. So, waza machine horuda. Waza is like technique. So this is waza machine, technical machine holder. So TMs. Again, if I try to put this away, it says wazu machine wa azukerarenai, means you cannot store this or technical machines. Boru horuda tokusa aru or item. So basically your ball holder. But again, you can't put the holder inside the storage because that's kind of like a pouch. So we've got meru, just mail, I guess. I think that this game introduced the mail thing where you could kind of write a letter and have a Pokemon hold it. So that's probably what that was. Hyperball. So Hyper Ball. The description says Pokemon o tsukamaeru koto ga dekiru. So you can catch Pokemon. And I'm guessing Hyper Ball is the same as the Ultra Ball. We've got 30 of those. We've got Monster Ball, which is just a regular Pokeball. So they say monster instead of Poke. Kizuzukuri. I always say Kizuzukuri. It's not that. It's Kizugusuri, which means wound medicine, also known as potion. Fushigi na ame means, so fushigi, translating directly is kind of difficult, depends on the context. In this case, it means rare candy. Ame is candy in this case. You might hear ame means rain, but it's a different kanji, different spelling, or not spelling, but different character. Here they just wrote it in katakana though. But fushigi kind of means like almost mysterious. It's got an aura to it. I don't know. It's one of those words that's not as easy to directly translate into English, but in this context, it just basically means rare. It's kind of a weird candy. And it says, Pokemon no level o hitotsu ageru. So it means with this item, you can raise the level of your Pokemon by 1. Oh, I'm not going to take that. So, Tsuki no Ishi. So Ishi is rock. Moonstone, probably. Tsuki is moon. So maybe this is a moonstone. I don't know why we would need 99 of those, but let's see. Tokute no Pokemon o shinkaseru. So it will evolve specific Pokemon. Tokute is like specific. Shinka saseru is basically make it evolve. Alright, so the next item here, Nandemo Naoshi. If you watch the previous playthrough, you'll know that it's a heal all. So Nandemo is anything, Naoshi is heal. Read the description anyway. すべてのステータス以上の状態から回復する. So basically, all statuses will be it will heal all statuses. Taurine. Don't know what Taurine is. Let's see. But I can check that out. So it says 攻撃の基礎ポケモンを上げる. So 攻撃 means let's see, what does that mean? Offensive. So that's probably like a stat booster. Taurine. I wonder if taurine is like iron or something. Taurine, yeah. So it's a vitamin, basically. Sensei no hari. It's a letter from the professor. Sensei is professor. It could be doctor. It could mean your teacher. There's different ways of using sensei that's not just teacher. And hari, is it a letter or is it like poster or something? It's a needle. Pointer. So maybe it's a doctor's needle. Let's see. 装備すると先生攻撃することは. So I wonder if sensei here is something different. Because, again, there's no kanji in this game, so it's kind of hard sometimes to tell. Because, as we said before, kogeki is like the attack. It's kind of like a stat. But it's a held item, so sobi suru is to hold. Hebi no sobi suru to, so another held item. This item it's basically a poison heal. So doku is poison, joutai is status, and ninaranai. So basically, if you hold this, you can't get poisoned. Anyway, is this every item in the game? It's not too many. Mikiri dama. It's another item. Let's see. Teki no kogeki o yokeru koto ga aru. So Teki is kind of like your opponent Pokemon. And again, the Kogeki, I think, is the offense. So, or like the attack. So Yokeru is to avoid, and so I'm gonna guess this maybe is like it increases evasiveness. So another held item. Criticaru ga deyasuku naru. So this basically increases your chances of critical hits. So it's probably a dire hit. Anyway, so let's go to Azukeru. We'll go into our thing, and I'll just put back this mushi spray, this bug spray. So ikutsu azukemasu ka? So instead of ikutsu hiki dashimasu ka, it's how many will you put back? So we'll put back 1 because that's all we got. And I'll throw away an item. We'll get rid of this bug spray. I guess see what message it says. So we don't really need this anyway. Mushi spray o ikutsu shitemasu ka? So again, how many do you want to throw away? Mushi spray o 1 shitete mo yoroshii desu ka? So is it okay to throw away 1? I've got hai and iet. Yes, no. Hai. Mushi spray o Stemashita. Bye bye mushi spray. Or mushi. It's not just mushi spray. It's mushi yoke. I might have forgot to read the yoke. But alright, so setsuzoku okiru. Cut that off. Alright, so the next PC box we'll get here. So Pokemon no yosu o miru. So basically, check out your Pokemon. It's probably your party Pokemon. Check out the condition. So, no, it's not party Pokemon. It's what's in the computer. Let's see. So we've got Spea, and so the type Shorui is the thing on the top left. It says in this box it says Shorui, and under that where my indicator is, it says Spea or Spia, spear, I guess. And then the thing to the column to the right is, or the middle, I guess, is Namae, and basically the name and the type are the same, so it says the same thing. Reburu, self-explanatory, is the rightmost column. Level 5, everybody. So let's see what this guy is. So I guess Spia, or spear, is how they refer to Beedrill in Japanese. Powwow is a seal, or dugong? Dugong. Then we've got Fushigi Soul. So that's probably, I think that's Bulbasaur. This Fushigi, again, is kind of like that weird, mysterious thing. Yeah, so we got a Bulbasaur. Cool. So Pokemon o tsurete iku basically means to take it with you, to take a Pokemon with you. So let's take them all. Pokemon o eranda. I chose a Pokemon. Let's take all my friends. All right, got them all. Pokemon azukeru. But who needs Beedrill other than the Game Grumps maybe? But this isn't Bunt. This is just a spear. So let's put him away. So it says, at the bottom it says Nanisun, which is kind of a weirdly formal way. I don't know why they're using this formal speak in the computer, but basically means, what will you do? So let's put him away. Pokemon o eranda. Pokemon o nigasu. Nigasu is to set free. So, bye Bunt. Pokemon o eranda. Spear o honto ni nigashimasu ka? You know what? I don't want to. I'm going to keep them. I never liked releasing Pokemon. And then this says Bokuso kaeru. So you can go to different boxes. It says right here, Dami Bokusu. So, anyway, and this right here says Sayonara, which is see ya, peace, bye. Probably no sayonara. Okido no pasokon, that's Professor Oak's computer, but we haven't. I think that's what like shows you the Elite Four. So kaisen ga komiyatte ite setsuzoku dekimasu. It says it's like full, but so you can't connect or something like that. Cool. So I think, so right here, network no setsuzoku o yamemashita. So I quit the box. So next episode I'm going to go next door. I'll show you a little bit more. If you try, so if I press B, I can speed up and walk through walls. And if you try to go out of bounds, it pushes you back a few spaces. So the next time I'm just going to go, we've already looked at most of this stuff